What if the most profound story ever told about you, about your ancestors, your health, your hidden strengths isn't written in a book? What if it's flowing through you, right now, a secret history encoded in every drop of your blood? Most of us know our blood type from a medical form, a simple letter and a symbol, but we rarely think about what it truly means. Did you know that the most common blood type in the world carries a hidden defense against one of history's deadliest diseases? Or that another, much rarer type might mean you have a higher risk for certain cardiovascular conditions? What story is your blood waiting to tell you? Over the next few minutes, we are going to unlock the secrets held within all 8 blood types. We'll journey from the most common to the absolute rarest. We'll explore the hidden advantages, the surprising vulnerabilities, and the ancestral echoes that each one carries. And I need you to stay with me until the very end, because our final revelation, the secret of the rarest blood type of all, holds a beautiful paradox about humanity itself that you won't want to miss. Before we begin, a quick and important reminder. All the information we're sharing today is for educational purposes, to empower you with knowledge. Everyone's health journey is unique, so please, always consult with your trusted doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your health regimen. Let's use this knowledge to have more informed conversations with them. Now, let's begin our journey. Our first hidden truth, O positive, the world's foundation. Let's start with the bedrock of human biology, the single most common blood type on the planet. Does being common mean you're ordinary? Not for a second. If your blood type is O positive, you are part of a vast foundational family that carries a remarkable legacy. In a critical situation, like a sudden accident or a major surgery, time is of the essence. There's often no opportunity to perform the detailed blood typing needed for a perfect match. Therefore, the ability to give blood to a wide range of people is a monumental advantage. O positive can be given to any patient with a positive Rh factor, whether they are A, B, AB, or O themselves. This makes O positive donors the workhorses of blood banks, the silent saviors in the majority of emergency transfusions. To truly grasp this, let's use an analogy. Imagine the world of blood types is like a set of intricate locks and keys. Most blood types have very specific keys that only fit their own locks, but O positive blood is like a special kind of master key. It can't open every single lock, but it can open all the most common ones, the positive locks. As a result, having a huge supply of this key keeps the entire system running smoothly and saves lives every single day. However, this story has another side. This hidden story in your blood isn't just about giving. It's also about what you've inherited. Evolutionarily, type O is the oldest blood type, the ancestral type of all humans. Anthropologists suggest it was incredibly advantageous for our hunter-gatherer ancestors. Yet, this ancient profile comes with modern trade-offs. The very structure of O blood cells that offers a defense against severe malaria also seems to create an easier entry point for other pathogens. Health experts often highlight that individuals with type O blood can be more vulnerable to severe cases of cholera and norovirus, the dreaded stomach bug. It's a fascinating example of how evolution doesn't seek perfection, it seeks a balance. The very thing that protected your ancestors on the savannah might mean you need to be a little extra careful about washing your hands today. Essential insight. A positive, the cultivator's legacy. Now let's move to the second most common blood type, A positive. If type O is the story of the hunter, type A is the story of the farmer, the builder of civilizations. As humans transitioned from nomadic life to settled agricultural communities, our diets, our lifestyles, and the diseases we faced changed dramatically. And our blood adapted right along with us. One of the greatest threats facing these new dense communities was the rapid spread of bacterial infections due to sanitation issues. Living in close quarters meant diseases could sweep through populations like wildfire. Here, the A antigen, the little marker that defines this blood type, appears to have provided a crucial advantage. Many researchers believe it triggers a stronger, more robust immune response against certain types of bacteria. This means that as humanity began to build villages and towns, individuals with type A blood likely had a survival edge, allowing this blood type to flourish. However, and this is a crucial but for those of us over 60, this heightened immune and cellular response comes with a significant modern-day vulnerability. The very same factors that make type A blood so good at fighting off certain germs also appear to make it stickier. Health experts widely note that people with type A blood have a statistically higher risk of developing blood clots. Consequently, this also links them to a higher risk of certain cardiovascular conditions, including heart disease and stroke. Think of your circulatory system like a network of rivers and streams. For most people, the flow is smooth and steady, but for someone with type A blood, the analogy shifts slightly. Imagine the water in those rivers is naturally a little thicker, a little more prone to forming eddies and blockages, especially if the riverbanks, your veins and arteries, aren't in perfect condition. This doesn't mean a flood is inevitable. It absolutely does not. What it does mean, this truth about your health, is that being proactive about heart health, managing cholesterol, maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, is not just good advice. It is your personalized biological imperative. It's knowledge that empowers you to keep your rivers flowing freely for a lifetime. Crucial revelation: B positive, the nomadic signature. Next, we uncover the story of B positive blood, a type that tells a fascinating tale of movement, migration, and adaptation. Less common than O and A, B positive isn't concentrated in one place, but appears in higher frequencies along the ancient migratory routes of our ancestors, particularly through Asia and the Middle East. It's a biological fingerprint of a world on the move. The central advantage of type B seems to be its flexibility. It represents a biological middle ground, a successful adaptation to new environments and new diets. Some studies suggest that the B antigen offers a unique immunological profile, providing robust protection against certain infections that may have been prevalent in the regions where it flourished. For example, there's evidence that it provides a degree of defense against certain strains of E. coli and influenza. Yet, this adaptability comes with its own set of curious trade-offs. While potentially resilient to some viruses, some research has pointed to type B individuals being more susceptible to others, and potentially having a higher risk of developing certain autoimmune disorders. The consensus among many wellness professionals suggests that the immune system of a type B individual is a finely tuned instrument, but one that can sometimes overreact to threats, turning on the body it's meant to protect. Let's use an analogy here. Think of your immune system as a home security system. The type O system is like a simple, powerful alarm. It's ancient and effective, but can be bypassed by a clever intruder. The type A system is like a fortress with thick walls, great at stopping brute force attacks but sometimes trapping things inside. The type B system, however, is like a highly sensitive, motion-activated network. It's incredibly advanced and can detect a wide range of threats. But it's so sensitive that sometimes it gets triggered by a falling leaf or a stray cat, launching a full-scale response when it isn't necessary. This means for B-positive individuals, focusing on gut health and reducing inflammation is key to keeping that sophisticated security system from becoming overactive. The hidden strength, O-negative, the silent protector. We now arrive at a blood type that holds a special, almost revered place in the world of medicine, O-negative. Though carried by less than 7% of the population, its impact is immeasurable. Its story is one of quiet, universal service. The defining feature of O-negative is what it lacks. It has no A antigens, no B antigens, and crucially, no Rh-positive factor. This absence is its superpower. In an emergency, when a patient is bleeding out and there is no time for testing, O-negative is the blood that doctors reach for. It is the universal donor. It can be safely given to anyone, regardless of their own blood type. Let's return to our lock and key analogy. If O-positive was a master key for common locks, O-negative is the ultimate skeleton key. It has no unique ridges of its own, no A or B antigens, so it doesn't trigger the body's security system. It can open any lock in the entire castle without setting off a single alarm. This makes every person with O-negative blood a silent protector, a walking, breathing insurance policy for the rest of humanity. People with this blood type are disproportionately important to our global blood supply. But, and it is a profound but, being a universal giver comes at a price. The flip side is that O-negative individuals can only receive O-negative blood. Their own security system is so pristine that it will violently reject any blood that has A, B, or Rh-positive markers. This creates a hidden vulnerability. While they can save anyone, only another O-negative person, another member of their rare and vital clan, can save them. Therefore, for those with O-negative blood, knowing your type and perhaps even encouraging family members to donate is not just a civic duty, it's a crucial part of your own long-term health security. The resilient rarity, a negative. As we delve deeper into the rarer blood types, we find stories of delicate balance. A-negative, present in less than 2% of people, combines the ancestral legacy of type A with the scarcity of a negative Rh factor. Its strengths are inherited from its A-positive relatives. Like them, it carries the legacy of the farmer, with an immune system that may be well adapted to fighting off certain bacterial infections that plagued early agricultural societies. This offers a hidden layer of resilience. However, its rarity and negative Rh factor create two significant considerations. First, like O-negative individuals, their donor pool is extremely limited. An A-negative patient can only receive blood from A-negative or O-negative donors. This makes any donation of this type's blood incredibly precious. The second consideration is a deeply personal one, primarily for women. This is the issue of Rh incompatibility during pregnancy. If an A-negative mother carries an Rh-positive child, her body can see the baby's blood as a foreign invader and create antibodies against it. Today, modern medicine has a simple and effective treatment to prevent this, but for much of human history, it was a hidden danger that could impact survival and reproduction. Think of it like being a member of a very exclusive club. The membership grants you certain privileges, that resilient immune system. But the club has very strict rules. You can only associate with a few others, your donor pool, and you have to follow special protocols under certain circumstances, like pregnancy, to ensure everyone's safety. It's a blood type that embodies both hidden protections and delicate vulnerabilities. The ancient echo, B-negative. Now we reach B-negative, one of the rarest of all, found in only about 1% of the global population. If B-positive is the fingerprint of migration, B-negative is the faintest, most ancient echo of that journey. It carries the nomadic signature of the B antigen, but combines it with the scarcity of the negative Rh factor. This extreme rarity is its defining characteristic and its greatest hurdle. Finding compatible blood for a B-negative patient is a major logistical undertaking for hospitals. They can only receive blood from B-negative and O-negative donors, two of the rarest types. This scarcity makes every B-negative donor a hero to their tiny community. Evolutionarily, it tells a story of divergence. The B type spread unevenly across the globe, and the negative Rh factor is also unevenly distributed. For both of these rare traits to combine in one person is a matter of profound genetic chance. It's like finding a rare coin from an ancient civilization. Its value lies in its scarcity and the unique history it represents. The health implications mirror those of B-positive, including that highly sensitive, sometimes overreactive immune system. Therefore, a focus on balance, managing stress, eating a clean diet, and supporting gut health is of paramount importance. To use a final analogy for this type, being B-negative is like owning a priceless high-performance classic car. It is a thing of beauty and a marvel of engineering. It carries a unique history, but it requires special fuel, rare parts, and an expert mechanic who understands its specific needs. It demands a higher level of awareness and care to keep it running beautifully for a lifetime. The universal welcome, AB positive. We are nearing the end of our journey with two of the most fascinating blood types left. First, AB positive. While still rare, found in less than 5% of people, it holds a truly unique distinction. Its story is one of unity and acceptance. The defining trait of AB positive blood is that it has everything. It has A antigens, B antigens, and the Rh positive factor. At first glance, this might seem complicated, but it's the exact opposite. Because its own immune system recognizes all of these markers as self, It doesn't see any of them as a threat. What does this mean? It means an AB-positive person can safely receive red blood cells from any other blood type. AB, O, positive or negative, all are welcome. This makes them the universal recipient. While O negative is the universal giver, AB positive is the universal welcomer. In an emergency, this is a massive advantage, as doctors have a wide array of options for transfusion. This blood type is also the youngest, having emerged only a few thousand years ago from the mixing of populations carrying A and B types. It is a biological testament to human connection and diversity. However, this full house of antigens is another example of an evolutionary trade-off. The very markers that provide this transfusion advantage are also linked in some studies to a higher susceptibility to certain clotting and vascular conditions, similar to, and perhaps even more pronounced than, in type A individuals. It's a powerful reminder that in biology, every advantage is balanced by a corresponding vulnerability. The ultimate paradox: AB negative. And now, we have arrived at our final revelation, the rarest of the 8 major blood types, a true biological enigma: AB negative. Carried by less than 0.5% of all people, to have this blood type is to be a member of one of the most exclusive groups on Earth. It is the ultimate paradox. Like its positive cousin, it has both A and B antigens, but it lacks the Rh factor. This combination creates a fascinating duality. For receiving red blood cells, an AB negative person is quite restricted. They can only receive from other negative blood types, AB negative, A negative, B negative, or O negative. But, and this is the secret that makes this blood type so critically important, the situation is completely reversed when it comes to plasma. Plasma is the liquid part of blood, and its compatibility rules are the opposite of red cells. AB negative plasma contains no antibodies against A or B types, making it the universal plasma donor. It can be given to anyone regardless of blood type. In trauma situations, for burn victims, and for those with clotting disorders, this universal plasma is liquid gold. This is the ultimate paradox. The person with the rarest blood type, who has one of the most difficult times finding a red cell match, possesses the most generous and universally accepted plasma. They are at once one of the most vulnerable and one of the most powerfully giving. Think of it this way. To be AB negative is like carrying a biological fingerprint that stands at the extreme edge of human variation. It represents the rarest blend of all the major traits passed down through millennia. It is a testament to the incredible, beautiful diversity of the human story, a story of scarcity and generosity, of vulnerability and strength, all held within the same precious drops. And there we have it. The ultimate paradox of AB negative. It is the rarest of keys, but it unlocks a universal gift. We saved it for last because it so perfectly illustrates the theme of our journey today, that no matter your blood type, you carry a story of hidden strengths and delicate trade-offs. We've covered so much ground together, from the foundational strength of O positive, through the cultivator's legacy in type A and the nomadic signature of type B. We honored the silent protectors with O negative blood and explored the resilient rarities of A and B negative. We saw the universal welcome of AB positive, and finally, the profound paradox of AB negative. Each one is a vital chapter in the story of us. Which of these hidden truths resonated with you the most? Was it a newfound appreciation for your own common blood type, or a surprising insight into its vulnerabilities? I would genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. It's how we all learn from each other. If you found this journey through our shared biology valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly does help other curious minds find our community. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and click that notification bell for more deep dives into the science of living well in our prime. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep listening to the incredible story your body is telling you.